She's walking over to me, this must be fate. My lips start to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about me? Say, come on, come on, come on. I got some tickets to Iron Maiden, maybe. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you. No, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you. One, two, oh. We are no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Oh, a full commitment is what I'm thinking of. You, I don't want it from any other guy. I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I'm never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye. I'm never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. My heart's been aching, but I'm too shy to say. Inside, we both know what's going on. Yeah, we know the game, so let's play. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna run around and desert you. I'm never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. I'm never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting older, I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. So if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. So if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go? So why don't we go? Yeah, this could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know. Hello, I've waited here for you ever long. Tonight I throw myself into. Out of the red, out of her head she sang. Calm down and waste away with me. Down with me. Slow how you wanted it to be.
Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for the subject line. Please welcome to the stage your host, Jordan Quattlebaum.
What is up, you guys? How the fuck you guys doing? Fuck you, Justin, okay? Listen here. If you do that to any of my comedians, I will fuck you in the ass. Do you understand, sir?
Got you. I'm going to do it.
Okay, well, sorry, comics. Anyways, welcome to Subject Line. This is our second show here. If you guys don't know what this show is about, it's basically in the name of the title of the fucking show, Subject Line. Each show has a subject, and all the comics have to stick to it. And this month, drugs and depression, which is a big jump from our last show. It was love. So I think a lot of people were very hateful at the last one. So, but fuck it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Drugs and depression. Like, I'm pretty sure. Are you guys depressed because it's no longer 420? No? Yeah. You can't? You know what my one thing is? Like, I don't really smoke weed or anything like that. But one thing I noticed about weed is the only drug that's affiliated with a number. You ever notice that? 420? You know what I mean? 420 blaze it as a fucking holiday. Why don't we do that with other drugs? You know what I mean? Like fucking cocaine. We'll call it 1225. Do that shit on Christmas Day. Every Christmas would be a white Christmas, and you get extra energy to get through the holidays, you know? Or shrooms, we'll call it 1-1. Do that shit on New Year's Day. Because imagine being fucked up on shrooms and watching fireworks. Wouldn't that be sick? Or Stockton's favorite, we can call it 9/11 for meth. Because it's disastrous and you'll never forget, let me tell you. No, man, I never really grew up smoking or weed or doing drugs or anything. I'm actually a cancer survivor, so I can't really do any of that. I can't drink or smoke because I lost a quarter of each of my lungs and a kidney. So it sucks because not only did God make me look like a pussy, I have to act like one too. It sucks. It sucks, man. But the biggest pothead in my family's got to be my dad, bro, because this man, like every moment of my life, this man always has like a joint in his hand. I think even the day I was born, instead of cutting my umbilical cord, he just burned it out with his joint. You know, like he even told us that when he dies, he wants his ashes put into a potted plant, and then he wants his friends to smoke him. That way they know he puff passed away. His wish is not mine. It's stupid. Anyways, depression. Oh, make some noise if you're depressed in the house. Come on. You're about to say the show had to be some kind of appealing if you're not a fucking depressed fuck. If you guys are asking if I'm depressed, look at me. You laugh. Why did you laugh at that? That was there wasn't even a joke there. I am depressed about how I look because I know what I look like. I look like an emo Ed Sheeran or a rejected Jonas Brother or Steve from Blue's Clues. They say I got no clue what I'm doing with my life. Or Jack Black if he went through liposuction. Or I look like Stuart Little if he was a person. I look like the American version of Austin Powers. I said my teeth aren't fucked up and I like getting pussy. These are the things. These are the things, man. Mostly depressed because of my anxiety. I have really, really bad anxiety to where my therapist has been really, he's like, listen, your anxiety is not really with talking with people because I'm a comedian. I can talk to you guys, but it's one-on-one where I have a lot of problems with. He's like, just try bringing that into your daily life. It'll help you out tremendously. So I was at the gym the other day, and there was this guy with huge like muscles and tattoos, right? So I tried making a conversation. I was like, hey, bro, I like your tattoo of Manny Pacquiao. He goes, that's my mother. And he wanted to beat my ass. He started getting in my face. I was like, sir, if you fight me right now, you're only proving to me that your mother is Manny Pacquiao, okay? Listen. God damn it, Mark, you coughing fucking COVID ass motherfucker. Oh my God, man. But no, yeah, whatchamacallit? I was going to talk about, oh fuck. I'm having a brain fart because of his fucking cough. Shit. Oh, that's right. The main thing I get depressed over is like my work environment. I don't know if any of you guys have some shitty jobs at all. I have a very... Dude, I don't want to call you out right now in front of all these people what job you do. We're going to leave it at that. I've had some shitty jobs. Like the worst job I've ever had was I used to work, and this brings depression and drugs into the same mix. I used to work at Dollar General in Stockton, and it's tweaker fucking central, bro. Like we had this one tweaker that came in, and she sounded exactly like Little John. She came in just like, yeah! Excuse me. Excuse me. Where are your pussy products at? I'm like, what? By the way, why do all tweakers talk like they just took a Totino's pizza roll fresh out the microwave and it's too hot, you know what I mean? And they put it in their mouth and they go, you know what I mean? Like all tweakers talk like that. They're just like, let me hold $1. Like, no, bitch. Like, what? You think tweakers are good at eating pussy? Is that what you just said? Let me hold $1. But no, like she comes in, my manager comes up. I'm like, oh, thank God he's going to handle this. And he's like, don't worry, ma'am. They're going to be over on aisle 8. I'm like, you're going to let her in? She ain't got no shoes, no shirt, and you're still giving her service. What the fuck? And she came and grabbed the most randomest shit. She bought tampons, condoms, some lube, and a cucumber. I'm like, what the fuck? She goes, mind your business. I'm like, I'm sorry. She gets her shit and leaves, and my manager comes up to me like, yo, why the fuck did she have a cucumber? I was like, you know why she had a cucumber. Don't be surprised if tomorrow she comes back to return it and it's a pickle. I'm just saying, she looked nasty. Getting a little warmed up here, guys. Are you guys ready? I'm really excited for this lineup I have for you guys. These guys are from all over California. I have some guys from Stockton, some Lodi, from Sacramento. So you guys are in for a real treat, okay? So are you guys ready for your first comic of the night? I think we can get it a little bit louder than that. Are you guys ready for your first comic? Alrighty, guys. This first comic coming to the stage is one of my comedy brothers. We actually have a podcast called Maple Bomb, and this dude throws kick-ass shows in Lodi at Bricks and Hops every month. So make sure to hit him up after the show. Super funny, super hilarious. Please get up loud and proud for Mark Maple, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it.
All right, everybody. I'm funny all those other days, but not today. I'm depressed. Make some noise. Woo, indeed. Woo, indeed. I'm here to talk about depression. This is going to be more of a public service announcement than a set. Have any of you ever been so depressed, you make yourself a sandwich and you don't even cut it in half? If so, if you've lost your will to cut your sandwiches in half, please call this number, 1-800-273-8255. That's the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Yes, please do that. Get the help you need, okay? Because the next thing you cut may not be a sandwich. People, anybody here, is anybody here an current Oakland A's fan? If so, call 1-800-273-8255. Get the help you need. People, I do suffer from depression, so I'm going to share this with you. I did write out a suicide note once. Yeah. And as a comedian, after I was done, I looked it over and I thought to myself, this is too wordy. I gotta really trim the fat to this, you know? This first draft ain't all that great, you know? And I brought it to my other, comedian friends for their help to clean up whatever bullshit I wrote to punch up my suicide note, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna work on it, okay? It's not done yet. You know how this stuff is. You know? So my suicide note, it has potential, all right? I'm going to work on it for the next 6 months. But after that 6 months, that's going to kill. I'm going to close on it too, you know? I'm going to use it during my 30-minute stand-up special. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to call it 30 Minutes to Live. Hey there, people. Anybody here suffer from depression? I mean, look at us. Shut up, comedians. I meant the real people. You're a real person. You look like a fucking Woody from Toy Story, but you're a real person. People, if you don't suffer from depression right now in our current society, then you're doing it wrong, you know? Social media is like our modern-day Zoloft. Now I'm just getting really depressing, actually. Not even funny anymore. Anyway, we should be depressed. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. And some of us, I'm what you call a fucking loser. Do we got any fucking losers in the crowd tonight? Comedians, shut up! Hey, usually when I ask that question in Stockton, it gets a standing ovation. What else do I got here? Oh, yeah, right. You know, all this depression talk with my hair, the way it's done, I look like a depressed Sonic the Hedgehog. That'd be funny if I cut myself and the Sonic rings fall out. All right, all in on this. It's mostly about depression. I don't do too many drugs, you know, but I will confess right now, I am addicted. I'm addicted to marijuana edibles. Now, I know what some of you thinking, and I understand. I know what you're going to say. So I'm going to quote the late great Bob Saget from the unbelievable, popular 1999 film Half-Baked. Marijuana is not a drug. I suck dick for coke. Now that's an addiction, man. Have any of you ever sucked dick for marijuana? Didn't think so. Everybody, that's been my set. I wish you all continued success. Give it back to your host, Jordan Quattlebaum, everybody.
Get up for Mark Maple, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, he is not on drugs right now. Believe it or not. Get up for one more time. Come on, one more time. Mark Maple, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it. You do look like Woody from Toy Story. Anyways. That's a good one. That's a real good one. We're going to keep the show going. This next comic coming to the stage, I fucking love this guy. Super funny, super hilarious. Please get up loud and proud for Tony Gonzalez, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it.
My name is Tony, and I'm depressed. And I know by the look in your eyes, you're saying, yeah, right, buddy. How are you so depressed with those damn good looks and those broad shoulders and those huge arms? But I'm the most unique depressed individual in this place because I don't look like I'm depressed. I don't look like these freaks that are about to come up and perform. I'm actually like cool looking. And it's all a mask, guys. It's a mask. I really am depressed deep down inside. Okay? You guys believe me? See, they don't believe me. And that's what really hurts when you have big arms, Maple, is nobody believes. The buff guy can never be sad. That's the problem with society. We don't hurt. We don't cry. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I am on the inside. All these other guys, it's all on the outside. You could see it. You know what? Who cares, right? Depression's a real thing. Let's honor that. And let's honor the folks that didn't make it to the rest of the they're gone. They ordered their tickets Monday. Well, guess what, Quattlebaum? We were a week too late for these guys. And I'm going to say right now, the rest of the set is in their honor. All right, a little bit about me. I'm married. Depression. Marriage is okay, though. I mean, I can't complain. So, my wife buys these coffee cups, right? And they all got little cute sayings, you know, like, have faith. Don't give up hope. Be happy. So, I got to take it to work, and I got to smile so I don't look like an asshole. Why can't they say what really we're thinking? Like, I don't want to work ever again. I had too many pork rinds. When I get home, I'm going to take the biggest shit. My wife takes all my joy. I'm a lonely guy. It's true. On Friday nights, I'm usually rewatching my Zoom meetings from work. I don't think I'm lucky either. The other day, right, a couple years ago, I tell a guy, I used to know him, right? Thought, I'll pump up some confidence. I'll quote Spock. Told him live long and prosper. Well, he killed himself. Talk about depression. We're going deep tonight. Real deep. How are you tonight? Feeling good? We're gathered here tonight to talk about the set that Tony tried to deliver on a Friday night at Stab on Depression Night. He opened up with his vanity. He talked about his coffee cups. He moved on to try to do some crowd work. But it was all for naught. Let's remember Tony as he said, live long and prosper the night his set died. I am good for time. Thank you.
Yeah, for Tony G, ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it. Also, welcome, guys. Welcome in. Thank you, guys. You guys missed the whole beginning. This whole show is about drugs and depression. Oh, hell yeah. You can tell by looking at me, I'm depressed as fuck, huh? You know my nickname in Sacramento, all my comedian friends, they call me the emo gangsta. Did you know this? Yeah, it's because I'm emo looking and I'm from Stockton. So they call me emo gangsta. Like, what the hell even is an emo gangster? Am I not afraid to cut a bitch or myself? I don't understand it. Like, I don't just shop at Hot Topic. I am a Hot Topic, motherfuckers. You know what the difference is between a gangster and an emo gangster? Gangsters hold their guns like this. Emo gangsters hold it like this, okay? You guys ready for your next comedian? Make some noise. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. This next comic coming to the fucking stage, I fucking love her, dude. She's a fucking beast. Super funny. Super hilarious. Please get up loud and proud for a new B, ladies and gentlemen. Let her hear it.
Thank you. I do not smoke. This is actually just my set list here. Let me just open it up real quick. How's it going, Stab? Today we're gathered here to talk about your depression and yeah. Well, you guys are in luck because I'm here. I sell drugs, so say yes to drugs, guys. Hell yeah. At the pharmacy, of course. No, all right. I will prove it to you. If you have any questions about drugs, I am your guy, okay? Certified pharmacy technician. All right, let's get into it. So I'm a pharmacy tech, and customers come to me all the time like, hey, can you look at my rash? Well, I'm not a doctor, but I still want to be helpful, you know? So I go, well, sure, I'll look at your rash. And I go, oh my God, it's probably herpes. So what do I recommend? I recommend the coolest cream for him to take care of his rash. And here it is. So I tell him, apply this anywhere you want, all over it, and it'll take care of it, all right? All right, there's a drug called fluoxetine. It comes in 10 milligrams, 20 milligrams, sometimes 40, all right? It's going to make you happy for a couple of hours, but it is going to make you super hungry and crave pasta. So once you find the nearest pasta restaurant, you're going to eat nonstop and you're going to gain a lot of weight. Therefore, now you're going to require another medication called phentermine, which is, it comes in 10 milligrams and 37.5 milligrams. Now that drug is going to make you dance nonstop. So you are going to lose all the calories, but you're going to burn the hole in your ground. So now you got to call the floor guys at 588-2300 Empire. Today. All right. For my alcoholic depressed folks, anybody? Nobody. All right. Okay, we'll skip that one. But if you know somebody, there's a drug called chlorothiazide. It comes in 25 milligrams. And that drug is actually going to sober you up. But then every time you look in the mirror, you're going to see a donkey. My boss texted me the other day, and he's like, team, please make sure. Put the right drug in the right spot. Because there are a lot of drugs that look alike, but they're for different purposes. And I kind of feel like I don't do that. I like giving out the wrong medication, but I always put the right drug in the right space, you know? Like I brought some drugs with me today. Right. And when I'm filling your prescriptions, please do not rush me, okay? I want to fill the right drug for you. Do you want the correct one or do you want somebody else's drug? So hold on, Sharon. Wait for your name to show up on the board. And that means it's ready. So I'm filling it for you right now. Please hold. Now it is ready. Side effects may include old age, gray hair, and death. So don't tell me I didn't warn you. I feel like the older men get, the better looking you guys get. So good job, men. Yeah. See? So totally not fair because, like, imagine if you're good looking now, imagine how good looking you'll be when you're like 40 or 50. You guys might not even need like pills for like your beard, but we women will need all the pills in the world, okay, for the stress and the anxiety and the depression you guys will cause us. So what do we do, ladies? Anybody? What? Well, yeah, that too. But we gotta stop having his babies because the more babies, the more wine you'll drink. The more wine you'll drink, the more wrinkles you'll get. The more wrinkles you get, the more drugs you're going to need. The more drugs you're going to need, you're going to be stressed and more depressed. So, well, you're saying, well, okay, fine, I'll stop having his babies, but he's right here. He can't stop hitting me from the back. Well, that's when you get your LA Fitness boxing gloves out, right? And you just give him a quick little bop on his dick. And now he's on the ground. He's going to be in pain for a couple of weeks, so it gives you time to, like, catch up on your beauty sleep, right? And what is he going to do? He's going to come to my pharmacy. And what am I going to give him? I'm going to give him sleeping medication for his pain. Now you can catch up on your beauty sleep even more. All right, guys. Well, I have some more depressing news for you guys. Tomorrow is my birthday. Woo! Thank you. So who wants to come up here and have a little dance with me? Any volunteers? All right, fine. I guess I'll be dancing alone. How depressing is that? Oh, well. And I also brought you guys some drugs. It's in my little bin over there or over here. And I'm going to be passing out those drugs. So take one and pass it on. Brownies! Hey. So whoever wants it, I'm going to keep it here or at one outside. All right? And with that said, happy birthday to me!
Oh my God!
Thank you. My name is Anu. Thank you, Jordan. Get up for your host.
Give it up for a new bee, ladies and gentlemen. How awkward is it you have to clean it all up afterwards? I didn't know you were a prop comic. I did not know this. One more time for a new bee, ladies and gentlemen. Let her hear it. We're going to keep that. What, you guys having a good time? What was your favorite part? I like that part too. Okay, so You guys enjoying yourselves in the back too? Now, when you saw the drugs and depression, what draw you to it more, the drugs or the depression? Of course it fucking did. But here's my thing. I'm mostly depressed than drugs, you know? And there's always like something that activates your depression, you know? Like mine was because I was touched by my t-ball coach when I was a kid. And you know what's even more sad? I still didn't make the team. So there's that. But no, man, I'm really glad you guys are here. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Nah, come on. He needs to fucking hear this shit. Are you guys ready? That's what I'm fucking talking about. This next guy coming to the stage is a fucking beast. I love this guy. He's one of my comedy brothers. Please get out loud and proud for David Thorne, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it.
Man, is this on? You guys got loud. It's like, just gonna preface this with I am a little bit high. I just want to say that because I really wanted to say preface. It's a great word. Just being high makes me think about one of my favorite things, though. One of my favorite things, I swear. I mean, it's not technically a drug, but it should be. It's a food item. It comes around ever so often like a delicious lunar eclipse. Yes, that sweet pork, drowned in barbecue sauce, covered in pickles and onions. Shut the fuck up! It's not at McDonald's, okay? You fucking got me fucked up, man. I love the McRib so fucking much, dude. I remember it was like back. It comes back during the fall normally. This November, I went into McDonald's about halfway through November, and I was like, holy shit, the McRib's back. I buy like 8 of them, go home, eat them, call all my friends. I'm like, guys, did you know the McRib's back? They're like, yes, David, it's been back. I'm like, why the fuck didn't you tell me? They're like, we're concerned about your health. That actually makes me think of another story. It's about the dangers of drugs, the dangers of one drug in particular, marijuana, the most dangerous drug of them all. Is it leads to McRibs. Oh, this story begins where I can imagine many great stories begin. Yes, it's at the home of the McRib. We're at McDonald's, guys. I just got a job working at McDonald's with my friend. His name was BJ. I don't know if that was his mom's favorite thing or if she didn't love her son, but that's what she named the poor guy. Anyway, BJ wants to get some weed. And we're in the South where weed is illegal, so we're forced to go through this sketchy coworker that we work with named Rusty. Rusty is a very appropriate name for the guy because he looks like he would give you tetanus. He looked like a rat with jail tattoos. It's kind of like a trailer park tale, 5-0 goes to prison. I bet you can guess where he told us to meet him when we got off of work. He told us to meet him at the trailer park. So we're going to the trailer park after work. We're pulling up. The sign says Shady Lane Trailer Court. A very appropriate name for the place because when we pull in, there are trailers with windows boarded up, cars up on blocks, little kids running around with no shoes on, playing in mud puddles, and it hadn't rained in 3 months. If you've ever been to a fucking trailer park, you know what I'm talking about. How the fuck do those mud puddles stay there so goddamn long? It's a fucking mystery of science. What was I talking about again? Oh, yes, the dangers of marijuana. We get to the trailer park, and Rusty is nowhere to be seen. After waiting for a few moments, he comes whipping up in a white trash Lambo. If you don't know what that is, it's a Pontiac Fiero. So he jumps out of his Fiero wearing his Ralph Lauren polo, Timberlands, and American flag swimming trunks, and is like, let's go to the Weed Man's trailer. Let's go, Rusty. We get in the Weed Man's trailer. It's a very nice trailer. It had a very, very nice coffee table. It was crate and barrel. It was quite literally a crate on top of a barrel. They had a nice end table. It was a cinder block with what I originally thought was the lamp from A Christmas Story on it. But the more I looked at it, I realized it was just a mannequin leg with a ShopLite duct tape to it. And then we have our drug dealer sitting on a couch that looks like it was pulled off the side of the road, looking like Jamie Kennedy from Malibu's Most Wanted got beat with a meth pipe. It's like, what's up, guys? My name is Slim. What can I do for you fellas? My friend BJ is like, well, sir, we need $20 worth of marijuana. Slim's like, okay, I got you. My friend BJ proceeds to pull out his fat wad of paycheck cash, hands Slim $20, then turns to me and is like, we need to go get shells. That's what we call blunt wraps in the South because we have to relate everything to guns. All of a sudden, I'm volunteered to take everyone to the store to get shells. We go to the store. I go up to the front of the counter to get the shells. Rusty and Slim go back and they're conversating in front of the medicine aisle. I think they were stealing Sudafed to make meth. I say this because I saw them stealing Sudafed to make meth. I pay for the shells. I go out to the car. Shortly thereafter, Rusty and Slim come out, and we have to go with the quickness back to the trailer park. So we do. We get to the turn-in, and Slim tells us, go down to the next turn-in, boys. I get a bad feeling, but we need the weed, so I comply. I turn in, I get a really, really bad feeling when it turns out it's a dead end. And Slim pulls out a gun and yells out, take your clothes off. It's at that moment the world freezes, and I think a few things. First off, I think, nice gun. Second, I think, take your clothes off. Am I about to get raped? Am I about to have to give BJ a BJ? And I thought one final thing. I wonder when McDonald's is bringing the McRib back. Oh, I fucking love the McRib so goddamn much. But I love weed almost as much as the McRib. Weed's the best drug in the world, if you ask me. Best drug in the world, I think that's the way that we could honestly end racism. If we all just sat down, smoked some weed, and talked out our differences, And in my personal opinion, I believe the best way to share weed's by smoking a blunt. When I roll my blunts, I like to roll my blunts in backwoods. I thought of an acronym for backwoods. It stands for Blacks and Caucasians can work out our differences soon. Some of y'all ain't a spelling crowd. I guess it's okay. That or y'all don't know what the fuck acronyms are. It's California Public Schools, I guess. I don't know. Some of y'all that can spell are probably like, David Can is not spelled with a K. I'm like, yes, I know. It's all right. I'm trying to appeal to a rural and a urban market. With that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and bring back up your host, Jordan Quattlebaum.
Get up for David Thorne, ladies and gentlemen. I have a drug one-liner for you guys. What do you call it when you get your dick sucked by a crackhead? Well, a good time? Are you from Stockton? I'm going to try the joke again. What do you call it when you get your dick sucked by a crackhead? Crackhead. Where's my standing ovation? Anyway, you guys ready? We got 2 more comics for you guys. Are you guys ready? Make this next comic here. Are you ready for your next comic? That's what I'm fucking talking about. This next comic is a fucking badass, okay? She throws shows all over Sacramento. She has a kick-ass open mic every Monday at the Golden Bear here in Sacramento. Go check it out. Super funny, super hilarious. Please get up loud and proud for Jess Harding, ladies and gentlemen. Let her in.
Thank you for the confetti, Anu. It's like way more fun up here than usual. All right, you guys. When I was first added to the show, I was like not sure if I was gonna have things to talk about because like I'm delusional. So I was like, all right, I just need to figure this out. So then I took a 3-hour nap and then I woke up and then I made my comfort meal that I've been eating for the last 6 months. And I realized I do have things to talk about. And if you're wondering what my comfort meal is, it's a piece of toast with cream cheese and a tomato with lots of salt and pepper and one soft-boiled egg. And if you're like, that's not a meal, you're right. It's not. That's not a meal. That's like a snack for like an Italian grandma who's been like rolling homemade tortellini all day and like hasn't moved. But that's how I'm sustaining myself. So maybe not depression, but definitely mentally unstable. So I'm sure to satisfy the requirements for you today. Also, I would just like to say there's been a lot of talk about weed smokers tonight. And I don't smoke weed, but I'm really jealous of people who do because they always have like a thing to do. Like they're always busy. Like I don't have like a thing I have to do all the time. But like every time I go places with weed smokers, like as soon as we get to the spot, like they gotta like sit in the car and like smoke a bowl. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna go like delete text messages and wait for you inside for a while. And I just wish I had an activity. And like I could do other drugs, I guess, but it's not the same. Like I can't like go around a bunch of lines of coke like they can smoke bowls, you know, because that's not always acceptable. Like at like Applebee's. Like you can smoke bowls in the parking lot of Applebee's, but can you rail lines? Maybe at Applebee's. You're right. Maybe at Applebee's. Maybe at Applebee's. But I'm pretty sure that white girls are pretty much the single catalyst for making mental illness trendy. We did it. We really did it. Thank you, Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, we made train wrecks like real trendy. Like a bunch of white girls were like IDK, stressy, depressy, spaghetti, and then it was fine. And now we get to have shows like this where we talk about it and make jokes. But before, like, you had to like just kill yourself, you know? We're really looking up. We're really looking up. So thank you, white girls. So I have what you call atypical depression. Anyone ever heard of it? Are we familiar? Atypical depression? Cool. I will tell you. So atypical depression is just what it sounds like. Atypical, right? So you're a person who experiences depression in a different way. So you basically require like the most all the time in order to feel happiness. And then just like regular life is depressing. That's what atypical depression is. So a way for you to understand is basically like a woman who like uses a vibrator on her clit on the max volume all the time. That's like atypical depression because then like, you require a jackhammer over time to come. So like for atypical depressed people, they have to have like the most. Like if I'm not like drinking a passion fruit mojito in like the Cayman Islands and like bungee jumping at the same time, like I don't want to do it. So people always think, oh my God, you're so fun and exciting. I'm like, no, I'm just like mentally unstable. But thank you so much for thinking of me that way. But like before being diagnosed with atypical depression, like doing drugs was like kind of fun. I could do like fun drugs like Molly and stuff. And like the side effects of Molly is like what? Like you make out with your best friend and like you need 3 Gatorades in the morning. That's the worst it's gonna be. But for like mood stabilizers and like psych meds, like the side effects are like fucking ruptured kidneys and like abdominal bleeding and like worse suicidal thoughts. Like I don't know. I think I might just go back to the Molly. Make out with my best friend. Yeah, because like abdominal bleeding is like not very cash money. I'm just gonna say that. It's like really not that cash money. But I've been observing like the weird habits and like the weird mental like illness things that have happened through the pandemic. Like people have just become like really strange. Like a lot of social anxiety. Some people like went and got bangs and like cut all their hair off and stuff. That was so strange of them. Other people became like master bread bakers, right? Other people just became like masturbators. But the like weird thing that I picked up from the pandemic is that I moved to Sacramento and became a comedian. Yeah, so that's my rock bottom. Thank you. I'm just here to speak my truth. But I actually started comedy and therapy at the same time. Yeah, I know. Same silence from my father. Yeah, but like it's kind of what I've realized that they're very similar. This is just way cheaper. So I'm gonna trauma dump here, save the $80, and just like my therapist, you're also forced to listen. So either way, win-win. But through my journey with comedy and therapy, I've realized the root cause of my anxiety. This feels like a really safe place, so I'm gonna share. When I was a kid, I used to have to play a fun game with the VCR. Anyone young enough to have a VCR? I know you are. You don't have to say anything. No, I'm just kidding. You look so youthful. So with a VCR, every time I pressed play, it was a real gamble, right? I wasn't sure if I was going to get a Disney movie or porn. So you didn't know. I was like, going to press play, and I'm like, is this going to be Aristocats or Fistocat? I don't know. Daddy's a freak. Press play. Is this going to be 101 Dalmatians or 101 Dominatrix? Yeah. Beauty and the Beast or Beauty and the Beast. Am I right? So it made me a very anxious child. But a very sophisticated child, let me tell you. I knew a lot. I would go to school, and all the kids would be talking about Disney movies they'd seen. They'd be talking about Lion King. And I would be like, oh, yes, I know this one. My favorite part about Lion King is when Simba finishes on Nala's face. Personally, a big fan of that one. Well, you guys, that was a lot of trauma I just dumped on you. I think I'm going to end it there because, like, you really can't do a better finisher than Simba finishing on Nala's face, am I right? I just finished. Okay. Thank you guys so much for having me. Give it up for your host.
Yeah, for Jess one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Let her hear it. If and when I decide to kill myself, I want to do it in style, you know? Like, I think they need to make an app, kind of like Yelp, you know? But it's like cool places to kill yourself at. You know what I mean? And you can tell which spots are the best because the ones that have the most reviews, obviously they didn't do the job. You know, you just read the reviews. It's like 1 out of 5, didn't like it. It just paralyzed me from the neck down. I already have the name for it. Instead of calling it Yelp, we'll call it Help. All right, you guys are doing good. Are you guys ready for your closer of the night, ladies and gentlemen? Now listen here. I am warning you. This guy is fucking crazy. I am warning you. This guy's a fucking madman, okay? But you're in for a real fucking treat. So I'm going to ask you guys one more time. Are you guys fucking ready for your closer? Let him hear it. This guy's a fucking beast. Please get up for the very funny, super hilarious Steve Eddie, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it.
I said to Jordan, you guys are just so awesome. I said to Jordan, "What can I be on the Subject Line show?" He said, "Yes, I got a perfect one for you." I said, "The big dick and your parents supported you one?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, how about the guy who was good at eating pussy Subject Line?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, how about the guy who's proud that he's bald? He's not ashamed of it." He said, "No." I said, "How about the guy who dresses like an extra from Saved by the Bell?" He said, "No." I look like the guy Screech would have raped. Like, not even during the show, like during craft services. Stop it, Dustin. I know his name. I'm hip. Dusty. Old Dusty. I am depressed. Surprise. In fact, I'm not even on the show tonight. I can't afford my drugs anymore. So my doctor prescribed this show and this shirt. He said, "If this doesn't make you smile, well, it's time to end it then, son." Why does it look like, how are we going to make it out of here? One of us has been bit. One of us is going to turn. Who is it? You? Are you going to turn, Pollyanna? Sorry, you just look like my mom. You do. You look just like her, and you're not letting me breastfeed either, which is annoying and depressing. I don't think my doctor likes me. He said, take Zoloft until you're full. I don't think that's a prescription, sir. I identify as a guy you don't want to follow you to your car. That's how I identify. I don't care pronoun, just if I get near you, let me finish, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Guys, you're so white, and yet I still look like a photo negative of you. It's so weird. Why? Why? I like blowjobs, but they don't give prescriptions for those. I would take those until I'm full, too. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, but Jordan said, are you going to come out and do the show? He goes, I'd love to see you again, Dad. And I'm like, all right, Jordan, you don't have to call me that when we're out of the leather. And it's sick because I am his dad. That's the sick part. My son's a talent. It's not comedy, but blowing me. That's what I meant, guys, by that. Look, you can tune into the live stream and figure out all these jokes later. I said, Jordan, I'll get him going, but then I'm going to slow down a lot. I'm going to take it down. It's going to be story time. I'm depressed because all week I fought a chihuahua for sex. No, I didn't fight the chihuahua for... I wasn't going to... Look, I wouldn't have to fight a chihuahua for sex. I can just take it if I want. I mean, with the right amount of peanut butter, you don't even have to work at it. I was trying to have sex with my lady friend, all right? And she knew I was in the house. Don't worry, you don't have to call the authorities. I did all the right things to get her worked up. I put on forensic files. You know what that does to the ladies. Because she's just thinking, well, at least he's not the guy in the video. I mean, he looks like him. His diary reads the same. But it's not him. And I'm like, this is the most adorable fucking chastity belt, this chihuahua. Stopping me from fucking you. And she says, sir, I don't know how you got in here. You don't have a girlfriend. This has all been for naught. You're a man alone doing a depression show on a Friday night. Your mom and dad in the front row. Just looking at you with the same disappointment that they had your whole life. Dad, it's great seeing you here. You know, you being dead and all, it's weird. If my dad could see me now, he'd be so proud because he's dead. He'd be alive if he could see me now. He'd at least be happier about it. And a lot of guys, you guys remember my mom from earlier in the night. I joked about her. I told her, I said, I'm going to Stab Theater. She goes, I used to hook there. Have a lot of fun. I said, you used to hook there. What do you mean? She goes, just tell Mark Maple I said hello. Trust me. Trust me. Best $50 I ever made. Jordan, you asked me to shed a real tear tonight. You know? And a lot of people in my family have died. There has been a lot of cancer. No, my girlfriend doesn't even exist. I tried to fuck a chihuahua earlier in the week. And I'm trying to bring it, buddy. I thought if I talked about my dead relatives, it would just come right out of me, but my aunt was born on 420, Yeah. She was a marijuana plant. It was insane. It was weird. I don't do marijuana cigarettes. I think you can tell because I call them marijuana cigarettes. And yes, I'm wearing a wire. That's what this whole show's been around. I work for CVS. I understand one of the comics brought her drugs on stage tonight. There will be a full cavity search of everyone here to make sure no drugs leave this room. They're giving me the light, Mama. You know what that means? It means you're doing great, son. Keep going. I think the great Bill Cosby said it best. He was great for a while until that stuff. You know what I'm talking about, the series after Cosby. Ugh, the CBS one. Ugh! Yeah! Oh, it's like he didn't even try. Oh, that's why when I say, yeah, he should be locked up for that CBS Cosby show. But I think he said it best when he said, whoa, there he goes. Whoa, this happening now. We're getting depressed, boy. Whoa, gonna do it now. Whoa, there it is. That's when he's getting fucked in the ass in prison. Whoa, now it's in my ass now. There it goes. Whoa, it's gonna come. I'm gonna go flying off the stage. Oh shit! Now he walking around like it's Def Comedy Jam. Goddamn. There he goes. Now, see, I practice this in the shower. Can you imagine my actual mother has to hear that? She's like, what is going on? Are you fucking Bill Cosby in there? I said, settle down, Mama. I'm trying to end on a high note. She said, just put the mic down and walk off like your dad did. Thanks.
Keep it going for my dad, ladies and gentlemen. We found him! You guys have a good time tonight? Make some noise. Come on. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We're planning on doing this every single month. That was our second show. I think it was a great success. Yes, I think so. And that's the end of the night, unfortunately. But there's a kick-ass show right after this called the Comedy Yacht Club. You guys should totally check it out. They already have their lineup outside waiting to come in here. So if you guys want, give that a try. But before I head out, we need to pick the topic for the next month. What are you guys thinking? What do you want to see comics joke about? What, more drugs? There's only every comic can make jokes about drugs, I think, huh? Like from everybody tonight. Come on, we need more though. What else? School shootings? I don't know. That could be. All right, schools pinned down. Anything else? Video games? That's good. Maybe from another person who isn't a comedian. Come on.
The rock band Korn.
No. Anyways, you guys have been great. Give it up for all the comedians you've seen tonight. And come next month, we're going to talk about Korn, okay? So, anyways, you guys have a great night, all right? Get home safe. Thank you, guys. And then you need to sweep this. That's a vacuum.
Thank you, guys. That is the subject line, but as Jordan said, we're not done. If you want to stick around, Comedy Yacht Club will begin in about 10 minutes, as quickly as we can get things set and turned around. So if you want to stick around, a slight upgrade, I'll take care of you at the bar. Otherwise, if you're done for the night, check out stabcomedytheater.com to see what else we got going on. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream 6 nights a week. Check us out. I got to get things set up. All right, see ya.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is a truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's what. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Woo. She levels too high, bring that down. She levels too high. She levels too high, bring that down. She levels too high. She levels too high, bring that down. She levels too high. Hey, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. All the small things, truth care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, you're right, best trip. Always, I know you'll be in my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Late night, come home. Work sucks. I know she left me roses by the stairs. Surprised it let me know she cares. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Playing and you get those cheap having a find out which one grows. The secret no one knows. It's a secret no one knows. Can you tell me?
No, you can't, cause you just don't know.
Can you tell me?
You say you can, but you just don't know.
Can you tell me?
Which flowers are gonna grow? Is it gonna be a daisy or a rose?
Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Comedy Yacht Club. Please welcome to the stage the 3 Mile Island medium, Teresa Cabuto.
Thank you so much for coming. It's wonderful to have everyone here. I am Teresa Cabuto, the 3 Mile Island medium. I don't know if you've heard of me from my show on TLC, but I'm very famous psychic. I'm getting... Wow, there's a lot of spirits in here tonight. A lot of spirits have come to talk to everyone here. Has anyone here lost somebody before? Do we have anyone who's ever lost someone ever? A pet, maybe? A grandparent? No one. Okay. One person. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if the spirits come. You know, I feel like some of you are holding back. Maybe you're waiting. Maybe you're a little skeptical. I understand. But I'm the real deal. I'm a real life psychic, and I'm sorry. I'm getting the spirits are. It's very strong. It's very painful. I'm getting like a Bob or a Barbara. Who's lost a like a Paul maybe? It's like a Ba. They're not saying their full name. I don't know why, but they're just giving me like the ba sound. I don't know why. Is it yeah, you lost a Paul? You lost Barbie. She's in this room right now, standing right next to me. That's who I'm talking about. She's this tall. It's a dog, right? See? Look, I predicted it was a dog. Now Barbie here. She's just so full of love. Wasn't she just such a great dog? Oh, I'm just getting so much love. She got hit by a car? Wow, terrible. Natural causes. So it was just too expensive at the vet to keep it going. Eventually it gets to that point, right? Like $1,500. I mean, I love you, Barbie, but you only cost $200. Like, Barbie wants you to know that she forgives you for killing her like that. She understands it's expensive to keep a dog 15 years old alive, you know. It's hard. Everyone, we got more. One person had to leave because the spirits were too strong. They had to go to the bathroom. I understand. There's like ectoplasm and shit floating around. What's so funny? These are ghosts right now. There's one for you right now. I'm getting... Oh, this is somebody you killed. You buried a body. Yeah, I think you did. Who have you lost? You lost somebody. Oh my God, I feel it. They have a message for you. They want you to know that they watch you when you're masturbating these days. And they're impressed, actually. And they accept you now for who you are. Like, they know that you were afraid to come out, and they want you to know that they're cool with it. Like, if you would come out to them while they were alive, they would have freaked out, don't get me wrong. But now that they're dead, they're like, okay, I get it, you know? Because, like, it's weird being dead, right? Like, you become more understanding. You do, because you see, like, you can see a bunch of shit. You're like, okay, I was stupid, you know? You get it. No, they don't care. They were into weird rat shit. They were just afraid to express it. They want you to know that. Okay, I have a message. I have a very strong message now for Gigi. Is there a Gigi in the house? Is there a Gigi? Yes, it's you? All right, I have your cousin, your dead cousin. You had a cousin who died when you were little. Your cousin, is it Teresa? Taryn? It's like Terra, it was something like that. So, terabyte. You lost a terabyte when you were in high school. You thought of it as your cousin. It was your computer died. Your computer crashed. The ghost of your computer is here right now, and it wants you to know it forgives you for looking at all that porn and filling it full of viruses until it died a horrible death. A horrible death. Nothing. That's the worst way to die when you're a computer. Anyways, do you want to come up here and talk about, you know, come on up here. Come up here, girl. Come up here, my daughter. This is Gigi. Gigi lost her computer when she was in high school, and it still haunts her. Do you want to talk about it? Here, go ahead and talk about it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, it was hard. It was high school. I learned who Ron Jeremy was. And really it was just a slippery slope from there. I mean, typically I don't really believe in ghosts. I'm definitely filled with spirits. Please don't laugh at this trauma. I'm trying my best, people. It's hard. It is hard. It is hard. I deal with that, and I deal with a lot of stuff. I recently got into an argument with one of my friends because the political climate is really kind of like tense right now. What with Roe v. Wade being overturned, and then the East Palestine train conflict. He wanted to cut off the friendship because he wouldn't agree with me about who was the best Spice Girl. Real quickly, do you know who it is? Nope. No. What? No. No. Let's name an actual one. Yeah. Yes. Ginger. Ginger is factual. Let me explain. I lost my computer. I don't need the judgment. Just let me have this. Let me explain, because I do have reasoning for it. First off, Ginger Spice, she looks really cute in those like leather tight Union Jack dresses. I mean, I wish I could pull those off. She looks phenomenal. Second of all, I want you to really think about this. There's 5 Spice Girls. She's the only one named after an actual fucking spice. It is. Like, when I'm making meatloaf, I'm not saying like, hey, honey, pass over the sporty. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Again, my computer died. The laughter does not help with the Sorry. Fuck me. I'm sorry. She saw into my soul.
Sorry. One thing I I'm a classic rock fan. I grew up like listening to a lot of like classic rock because of my dad, and he would listen to the Grateful Dead all the time. A lot of people from my generation know the lead singer Jerry Garcia because of the Ben and Jerry's ice cream flavor, Cherry Garcia. I think it's one of their more popular ones. Like it's a good ice cream, but like it's kind of weird because Jerry Garcia at one point went to a diabetic coma where he nearly died. No, I agree. That's not funny. And so it's just weird that we honor him with something that kind of helped to try to kill him. It would sort of be like if Smith and Wesson came out with a shotgun and said like, "Hey, this is the Kurt Cobain." Right? No, no. Awful, awful, awful. You are all awful, awful people. It is. It is awful. No, to forget about my computer dying, I do like to kill time by thinking about what movies would be called if they were pornos. So, can I just give you a few examples? My favorites. Ferris Bueller's Jack Off. A little too excited at that. Thighs Wide Shut. A Clockwork Orgy. And then, okay, this one's kind of, you have to follow me on this. Harry Potter and the Prisoner with an Ass to Bang. It's, again, it helps me like forget about my troubles as a troubled high school youth. Yeah, no, computers are not. Cause I do come from Chico. I don't know what it is. How do you pronounce it? Almond or almond? Real quick. See. Okay, see, it's a Chico thing to call it almond. I swear to God, it is. They have what's that stupid shitty joke? They have you shake the L out of it. Fun. But I call it almond. I almond. That's just how I call it. But someone got like really upset at me and they said like, no, it's Ammon. It's always gonna be Ammon. And so I just said to him, I said, you know what my favorite like folk group from the '60s was? The Allman Brothers. That shut him up. But I recently got out of a relationship actually. Trans guy, really cute. His name was Crow, much like the bird. He was cute, but like he just ghosted me and just kind of ended after that. I didn't tell a lot of people about this. And my friend proved why I shouldn't have, because I told my friend I met this really cute guy named Crow. She is fucking terrible with names. And so, like a week later, she comes up to me and goes, "Hey, how's it going with your boyfriend? I think his name is Coon." I'm like, Jesus Christ! No! No, no, no! No. And you're right not to laugh at that, because awful, awful, awful. No, it's just no. It was no. That's what else is there to say, guys? My computer died. Just give me some sympathy. I tell you about my failing love life and my computer dying. I need some sympathy, people. I will leave you on this. One final note is my friends are really supportive about me doing comedy. Why is that funny? No, they are. And one of my friends once said, "Where do you get your lines from?" And I said, I try to be humble. I say, I get my lines like anyone else. usually cut up on a mirror with my credit card. Anyway, I've been Gigi McG. Thank you so much. R.I.P. the computer.
Your computer loved you. It forgives you. It forgives you. Take that. Take that with you. It forgives you. Your computer forgives you too. Your entire browsing history has got your back. Thank God I put on deodorant. I feel it. It's so heavy. Someone in here is in so much pain from loss. From loss. Who is it? Who is desperate enough to be exploited by a real psychic? I'm getting a just say your whole name. It's a Kathy. Did you lose a Kathy? Kermit. You lost a Kermit? Scott, there it is. Scott is here with me, sitting right on this stool right now, masturbating. The ghosts masturbate a lot. I don't know why. It's a mystery. They get ectoplasm everywhere. Scott is here. Okay. Boyfriend? Girlfriend? Uncle. I'm not gonna touch that. Uncle Scott is here. He was a good guy. He had a disease. He was sick. He was very sick, but he kept pushing through for longer than you thought he was going to. He's kind of an inspiration, huh? For how he managed to survive his illness for so long. He had what's something funny? He had leukemia. And he managed it so well. I know, leukemia sucks. Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't smoke cigarettes or expose yourself to nuclear fallout. Okay, yeah, don't expose yourself. Hide in a fridge. I'm getting... The spirits want to talk to somebody. They want to talk to testicles. What? Oh, here, come on up. I didn't know that was a real person. The spirits are here to talk to you. Testicles, they want to know. They want to know, why did you start doing comedy? You were supposed to be the light of the family and actually carry the ancestry forward, and now here you are just doing comedy.
My dad died. Seriously, my dad died. I went through a little bout of depression. Kind of did a little gut check. Yeah, but I think he's proud looking down on me and knowing what I've done. Some of you in my audience know my dad. They're from my hometown. Thank you for coming out, guys. So yeah, my dad was a jokester. He was an old school salesman, told dirty jokes, clean jokes, so many jokes I couldn't even tell you one today, like seriously. But yeah, I am testicles because of it, guys. It's what made me do comedy. I took a comedy class at the Punchline after he died. So that's how I came to be. So yeah. So again, I am testicles. You're welcome. How many of the ladies in the house smoke 420? Yeah. Raise them high, raise them proud. These are the tight pussies in the house tonight. Okay? Little known fact, every cough equals 40 Kegels. So depending on the level of smoker you've got, right? I'm an expert. I'm doing 40K easily every day. I'm the captain of a tight ship, just saying. No complaints on this ship. No, none from the passengers anyways. So I'm also going to weigh in here on how I prefer my dick served to me, clean or dirty, right? Guys talk all the time about, or they demand it, right? Come fresh out the shower, you know what I mean? I like my cochinos that like to smell it at the end of the day, right? To likes to know what you've been grilling all day. Been like, you go work out, baby? What'd you do? Did you run errands? Let me smell. You know what I mean? But then they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They just dive right in. Those are my type of guys. You know what I mean? But I'm 40 okay? At this point, some of y'all permanently smell like pee. Yeah. You're some dirty motherfuckers that don't wash your dick. Yeah. But before you serve it to me, okay, don't go wash it up with Old Spice, all right? Okay? I don't want to be burping up Kraken the rest of the fucking day, right? It's not cool, all right? But if you wash it right, okay, tip to ass, all right, I become a truffle hunter in that area. Yeah, ladies, use your nose. Use your nose, just saying. Get in that gooch, get in that taint. That's when you start hearing that love language. It's not just me. Okay, I didn't develop it. I didn't explore it. I didn't, first one to find it, but it works, all right? That's all I'm going to say. I've also realized recently that the vitamin D that I require does not come from the sun in the sky, okay? But it comes from somebody's sun. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for going there with me. We got the right crowd. Thank you, thank you. Also, too, guys, if you're going to send me a dick pic, be original. Like I said, been there, done that, okay? You send me a normal dick pic, it gets shared in the group text. My mom might even see it on a good day, okay? Just saying, all right? So get creative, all right? Get your foot up. Give me some balls, maybe a little taint in that picture. That speaks my love language, okay? Maybe do a little video with some helicopter action. Yeah, I might show up at your doorstep in about 20 minutes, just saying. Do it right, okay? Especially for us older ladies, all right? Just saying. I've also decided I'm going to start carrying around an empty toilet paper roll with me when I go on dates, guys. It's my new height measurement to determine if you can ride this ride, okay? You got to clear the tube or bust the motherfucker open. That's how I know we're both going to have a good time, okay? Just saying. Come on. I know I'm not the only one now that gets excited when you start seeing that golden wrapper come out the pocket or out the wallet, right? You know what I mean? You feel like Willy Wonka in a fucking chocolate factory, like, fuck yeah, I know how to pick them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good fucking time. Don't need the toilet paper roll. Just throw that shit out. Once that golden wrapper comes out, that's what's happening. My dad told me a long time ago, guys, love what you do, mija, and you'll never work a day in your life. And I took it literally when it came to sucking dick. I really enjoy it. It's not work for me, okay? I sent a video to a guy the other day, and he said, oh, look at you. You like to gag. I said, no, I like to conquer. There is a difference. I may have sent that video to another guy and got cashed out $100. Don't sleep on me. Turning my Snapchat into my OnlyFans. That's all I'm saying. So I'm about 6 months into big dick energy training, guys, okay? Never had one in my life. If you never had, go find one. You need one at least once in your life, okay? I'm trying to maintain it. So the other day he looks at me and he's all, look at you, baby. I couldn't take him before, okay? Either way, couldn't do it, right? And I went, baby, you train Olympians. He came like that. Ladies, if that's not happening for you, you're not doing it right, okay? If you've never had a butt cheek quiver in the palm of your hand, you're not doing it right, okay? If they have not had partial paralysis from the waist down and had to have minutes to come to, you're not doing it right, okay? They need to promise you the moon, stars, and the sun and everything in between, okay? That's when you know you're doing it right, ladies, okay? Just goals. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know about you guys, but have you ever had it stomped so far down the back of your throat where you felt it in your back? Like way back in your throat the next day where you like, am I coming down with something? Do I need a throat lozenger? But then you remember and then you're just like, oh, okay. I'm sure if I went to the dentist and had some, exams done, they'd be like, what do you do? Kind of a thing. I might have even gotten his number afterwards. We'll see what happens. So let's see. I've also had a hard time when it comes to having a dick appointment after dinner and the waitress comes and offers you dessert. All right? I struggle with my inner fat chick and my slut me out persona. But I start to look for a win-win situation, right? Something I can eat off of them later. That hot molten lava cake didn't go so well, guys, just saying. So I also still go to Pound Town, right? I date my young bucks, you know what I mean? I stay in my lane. I have my older guys, you know, but that's like a whole afternoon affair, you know what I mean? So when I want to just hit it and quit it, I go to their house, right? I know it's hard to believe, but I am an HR manager by day, right? I make good money. I've got some good assets. I drive a Prius for a reason, okay? I don't let them see it, all right? So I go to their house, right? But when I get there, they don't have adult furniture, okay? I break IKEA shit, guys. No matter how well you fucking put it together, okay? I'm just saying. You're going to get lost when I get this ocean into motion, okay? And we're going to break some shit. That's all I'm going to say. So get some adult furniture, okay? That's some of my criterias with some of my guys if they're going to stay on my roster. You need a bed, okay? Not a futon, not a bean bag. Like one time I walked in, he had a bean bag, and I said, bro, how? Like, really? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't have 20-year-old knees no more, guys, okay? You're going to get me fucked up. I'm going to start coming out with some fucking bedazzled knee pads that say testicles on this bitch and shit. Watch. Save my fucking knees. Got me twisted. I'm over there with 4 pillows and shit. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Trying to level it out. But I'm that girl. We'll try. So I'm all about the clean sex these days, right? I'm watching how close your fingers get to the wasabi on the sushi date. You know what I mean? Or if you're choosing the hot powder on your popcorn at the movies. Or if you're going to town on those Takis on the Netflix and chill night. Yeah, we're going to wash our hands 5 times, spicy fingers, okay? Before you touch my lady bits, okay? Because yo soy picante solo. I do not need no added fucking condiments. Save that shit for your next meal, okay? Not this one, all right? All right, guys, I'm going to leave you guys with a little story, okay? Does anyone else struggle with their inner cochina? It's an inner Mexican hoe. Yeah, it translates to many nationalities. Okay, we're there, great. So over the years, her and I have gone through some shit, right? I put her in timeout, like, no, bitch. I've already taken the antibiotic for the STD we're about to catch in this situation. It's not going to happen, right? Giving her high fives, like, woohoo, he was out of our league, right? Let's hope he calls, you know, kind of a thing. But this one time I had a defender, right? So I'm in a bar talking to my girlfriend about one of my intimacy issues. And in walks Warren. So she brings Warren up to speed and she goes, Warren, what do you think her problem is? And he goes, well, you just don't know what you're doing, little mama. The inner cochina in me, her head spun around like the exorcist. She looked at me and said, he doesn't fucking know us. I looked at Warren and said, Warren, I've been sucking dick since the 88 Olympics. I still hold motherfucking records. They've been asking for this pretty little mouth to come out of retirement since the 90s. I'm a soul collector. I'm a toe paralyzer. I'm a throat goat. I'm a dick devourer, a sword swallower, a fellatio freak. I'm a gulping goddess. I'm the master of the any color motherfucking karaoke machine. I'm a sack sucker, a gooch goblin, a chorizo chomper, a cabeza cabrona. It's all right, guys. I'm a headaholic. I'm in therapy. It's all good. So I turned to Warren. I said, Warren, I've done my research and development, and I have my Yelp reviews to prove that this little mama knows what she's doing. And I realize I'm yelling this at the top of my lungs in a bar, and a line is formed out the door. It's going to be a long night, everybody. That's my time. I'm Tess Tickles. Find me on Instagram and follow my funny.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. You know what? Screw what your dead family thinks. You're a great comedian. Hello. Well, thank you for joining us. Have you ever lost someone? I take that as a yes. It's a very hard subject for a lot of people. I know I've lost people and it shatters me. I'm getting like a T, like a Thomas, maybe a Tony. Is someone else? Maybe they're talking to someone else in the room right now. It's like a Tanya, maybe. Taranch? You lost a tarantula. Why are only people's animals talking to me tonight? And computers. I don't think it's your tarantula. It's like a Tyrone. Maybe it's not a T. Maybe it's like an H, like a Henry. I'm getting a Henry, like a Hank. Just tell me your name. They don't ever say their name. Ever. Like a Carlisle. Susan. It's Susan. Your mom's name was Susan. No, okay. Oh, that was your grandma's name was Susan? Your grandpa's name was Susan. That's weird. I'm getting more voices from beyond. Hank. You lost a Hank? You lost a Hank. Henry? Handyman? Henrietta. Harry. You lost the handyman. He's sitting right here. God, thank God. That took forever. His name was Adam. Anthony. He fell off your roof.
I didn't know that's where he went. We've been calling him.
He's in your backyard right now. Dead. He's been in your backyard. That's why it smells. You never wondered? You stopped going to your backyard? There's a body back there. Adam is dead right now. Okay, I'm getting an H for sure. Definitely an H. A Heather? Did anyone lose a Heather? Who lost a Heather? Heather, it's a Heather Rogue. She's here, right here. She's right here. She's like right on this stage right now. In fact, you know what I can do? I can channel her. I can give her permission to enter my body and then communicate through me. Yeah, I can do that. I'm a medium, as you can all see from my skills that I've shown you tonight. All right, Heather, Heather Rogue, if it so pleases you, I'm going to offer my body so that you can give your final message to your loved ones here tonight. All of Heather Rogue's loved ones. Go ahead. What? Go ahead. Go ahead and use my corporeal. Hello, my friends. It's been so long since I last saw you. I miss you all so much. The afterlife is beautiful. I am having such a good time. I get to hang out in a hot tub all day because I was very good while I was alive. I have something very important to tell you. For one thing, I love you all so much. I care so deeply about all of you. And also, that guy killed me! That lady right there fucking killed me when I was alive. Yeah, and then she blamed it on autoerotic asphyxiation. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I was alive and then you freaking killed me. You have a lawyer?
Yeah.
How did you know that I was gonna accuse you?
Lawyer, come on.
What? It's this guy. No, this was the worst lawyer. This is my divorce lawyer. I got cleaned out. This is Fatlock Beauregard or whatever. That's what it was. Okay, excuse me. I am the ghost of Heather Rowe, currently occupying Teresa Cabuto's body, and I'm pretty sure I know who killed me. It was that lady right there.
Small fraud.
Okay, well, right now, guess what? I am communicating to someone who's dead, and they're very disappointed in you. They think that you're a bad son. And I think that's your mom that was talking. Is your mom dead? Yeah, well, your mom is disappointed. Look at that. You guys, he said I was a bad psychic. Your mom is so dead. How dead is she? Her pussy actually smells better now. Okay. Yeah, what are you going to do? This person needs to be under arrest. You should be my lawyer. I'm putting her under arrest for the murder of Heather Rogue.
I'm a lawyer. I don't arrest people. That's not my job description.
Well, the point is somebody needs to arrest her because she killed me when I was alive.
I technically haven't gotten paid from either party yet, so.
Okay, well, the point is I'm going to take the witness stand and I'm going to accuse you of killing me and you're going to go to jail. What are you going to do to stop me? Huh? So, what does that mean? What? I don't get a say in court because I'm a ghost? No, that's not. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to extend to the end of the thing. Oh my God. I am a ghost. I can't take a witness stand. Come on. We just talked about this. No.
I'm not a judge. I can't.
Okay, you know what? Get off the stage. Screw this. I'm going to handle this by myself. F. Look, obviously, because I'm a ghost of Heather Rogue and not actually in my corporeal form, I cannot take a witness stand. But that's why we're going to resurrect me from hell. On the next Comedy Yacht Club, we are sacrificing 3 virgins in order to resurrect Heather Rogue from hell so that I can take the witness stand and get my accusers, my murderers, put in jail. Thank you. Fuck you. I'm like a... Hello, everyone. I'm Teresa Cabuto. I'm back. We have one more comic for you tonight. I'm smelling like baking, like I'm baking a cake or a cookie, like a cookie. This is a cookie. Hey, you have a cookie on your sweatshirt. What's that about? Are you Cookie? Oh, did someone died? Anyways, do comedy.
Ha! Okay. This is weird. I don't know. This is the most fun I've had all night. Like, a lot of things died on this stage. Like, I'm scared to go in this corner. It's a lot of cum over here, and somebody put their drink there, and he was gagging on the microphone when he turned into Heather, and I'm like, oh Lord, like, this is scary. But I like the ramp because it's easy on the knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the medium was here. I was like, I'm for sure extra large. Like, you know, I was like. You know, for sure, like, for sure. Heather, we're all happy you wore deodorant tonight, just to put that out there. Hell yeah. Gigi was amazing up here. Yeah. Gigi, I actually met Gigi, and she lied a little when she was up here because I'm Crow, okay? And I'm not. The thing is, I got called coon. I thought it was funny, right? And that's not the reason we broke up. You know what I'm saying? The reason we broke up was because Gigi wanted to wear my dress and told me that she looked better in it than I did. And I was like, Gigi, stop playing. Like, that's my favorite dress. And Gigi said, you know how big my dick is. I was like, all right. Like, well, I'm going to wear your jeans. And Gigi was like, deal. I was like, but I don't want to fuck with you anymore, you know? And that's how that went. Gigi, that's my girl. Hell yeah, I'm happy to be here at Stab. It's hella cool. You know, you feel like you get stabbed if you lean against this wall. It's not very smooth. You know, there's a couple nails out. Yeah, I was last time I leaned on it, it caught my shirt and ripped a little bit in the back. I was like, not tonight. Like, it's not gonna get me tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I've lost people, but I haven't really lost people. Like, you know, you lose some people and they be like, oh, your aunt died. And I'm like, which one? Like, I don't like to waste my tears. Like, you just never, you know what I'm saying? Like, we weren't close. Like, I don't know. I've lost a sandwich that I cried about. I've lost a snickerdoodle. I was mad about that. It was fresh baked. I was like, oh man, I've lost an edible. I was like, yeah. Man, I found out my nephew was smoking, right? And he was 17 at the time. He's 18 now, so he's grown. But when he was 17, I found out he was smoking, and I was like, well, shit, I smoked. I was young when I smoked. I was 19. And I was like, you know, let me hear him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to get upset. He's living with us for a while. I was like, you know, I'm just not going to tell his mom. He's a cool kid when he's high. You know what I'm saying? But then I found out he was smoking my weed. I was like, oh, hell no. Like, get your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love kids, but I hate them. Like, we're not being filmed here, are we? Like, I got 2 kids, so I fucked up twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys got kids? You know of some kids? Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Like, I mean, he got kids in the back. He know. Hell yeah. You be going to get your shit and like your shit is gone. And like, well, I used it. Like, who the fuck says you could touch my shit? Like, you know. Okay, some of you guys are probably the ones that get talked to like that. I'm sorry. Like, yeah. You gotta have some kids to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son will be like, mom. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Like, you know, and he's like, check it out. I was like, you see me hit that shit? I'm like, I don't care. Take your dumb ass in your room. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just stupid. Like, I called my mom and apologized. Like, mom, my bad, mom. Like, my bad, mom. I was like, mom, look, mom, look. Mom, you're not looking. Mom, look. Take your dumb ass to your room. I was like, oh, like it runs in the family. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, she has stupid ass kids. I got stupid ass kids. No, my son, he's like a rough draft. You know, like you could fuck up with the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've never had kids before I had kids. Like, I don't know. You know, like my parents wasn't the best, example? Like, so look, I'm doing with what I had. I'm trying to do a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So the first one I already knew, like, hey, like the first time, like he bumped his head, I was like, well, it's over. Like, let's just be us. Like, let's start. I ain't got to try no more. You know what I'm saying? We'll try. If this happens again, we'll try with the second one. You know what I'm saying? But the second one, like, fuck her too. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, she get on my nerves. She graduated, right? Hell yeah, that's a good thing. She graduated last year. And I'm like, that's cool and all, but like, were you going to get a job or something? Like, you know, like, it's been a year, you know? I'm like, maybe you can pay your phone bill or, you know, like, your snacks, like something, you know? And she's a daddy's girl, so it's like that their bond is cool, but like they get on my fucking nerves, like, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, don't talk to her like that. You know, we know she graduated, but you don't need to talk to her like that. I was like, what? Like, she needs to help out for herself, not for me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, look, she only graduated kindergarten. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, calm down. I was like, oh man, like graduation's graduation, you know, where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I guess I got a couple more years. Like, goddamn. I'm like, how does she even have a phone? She's an iKid. Like, she got the iPad. iPhone, iCharger. I'm like, damn, it needs its own shit. Like, god damn. Like, she's on this shit like it's crack. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it like she gotta get her swipe on. Like she comes in the house at 5:30, straight to the electronics. She's like, no, it's charged up. I'm like, why does your eyes get big like that when you say that? You know. So she's all charged up. You know. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's gonna do drugs later on in life. Like she's itchy a little bit in the neck area. But she's on this shit. I'm like, you know, somebody needs to like help her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, that's me. Like I'm the parent. You know what I'm saying? So I tell her, I was like, hey, go plug in your iPad. Like you need a break. You know what I'm saying? About 20 minutes later, she was like, Mom, let's spend some time together. I was like, time. Go get your iPad. Cause look. Go get your iPad. Like, I don't have time for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. Your cousin's smoking my weed. You're trying to spend quality time. Your brother's just stupid. Like, you know, like, Mom. I'm like, this is. So I found comedy, like, you know, like Tess said, I found comedy to get away from my kids. Like, yeah. My daughter's like, I was like, hey, keep the door locked, don't open it. Like, she's like, who's gonna watch me? I was like, duh, Jesus. Like, what? Right? Like, my parents prayed on it. I'm praying. I prayed in the car. Like, I was like, look. She like, you were raised by prayers? Yeah, in the back. Yeah, I was raised on prayers. Like, yeah, some of them worked. Some of them worked. My mom, she used to take us to church every Sunday, and we had to wear a dress, and I hated that part. That's why Gigi got to wear the dress tonight. We had to go to church so we could eat after church. So I always went to church because I was hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I like to eat before I eat. Like, that's just a fun fact about me. I like to eat before I eat. Like, my daughter called me, and I was on my way home. She was like, Mom, I'm hungry. I was like, funny thing, me too. Like, you know, that's my shit. So I was like, okay, I'm on my way. Like, I'm going to come get y'all. We go get something to eat. So on my way home, you know, I didn't stop anywhere. I went straight home, but I slowed down and hit a drive-through right quick. Got me a little chicken sandwich, you know, boop, threw the wrapper out the window because, you know, they don't need to know, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as I get to the house, my daughter comes out, she's like, Mom, we're so hungry. And I'm like, me too. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't need to know about this chicken sandwich I had. Plus, like, if it's under $3, I don't think it really counts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably why I'm an extra large. Like, but it's just like the pizza. I'll go get a pizza, but on the way home, I'm allowed a slice or two, depending on the lights, right? I celebrate 420. You guys celebrate 420? Hell yeah. Or whatever drug you do. Like, just celebrate it. Be happy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what I was supposed to do any different on 420. I'm like, shit, we smoke all day, every day. Like, are we not supposed to smoke today? Like how does this work? You know what I'm saying? But I like just smoke regular weed. Like, I like to break down the weed, roll it up, and smoke, right? My husband, he turns it into an arts and crafts project. I'm like, God damn, like, can we smoke? It's taking like a 45 minutes to an hour just to roll a blunt. Like, I'm like, God damn. He's like, first we're going to grind this up. I'm like, I don't need step by step, you know? And then he grinds up the weed, and then he has something that looks like glitter. I don't know what that is. Keef? Is that Keef? Then he has this other he got a whole little table. I'm like, oh, all right, we're just going to smoke my blunt while you roll your blunt. You know what I'm saying? And then he's over there making like a wax snake. I'm like, oh, he done took preschool, kindergarten, and 8th grade and put it all together into this blunt. And it's like, he got the weed grinded up. Then he got a wax snake. Then he got this contraption that rolls it evenly, and if you don't use it, he don't want to smoke your blunt because it's lumpy. I'm like, I'm lumpy. Like, stop playing, you know? And then right when you think you're about to smoke, like, he grabs this stuff called keef and, like, kind of just, like, poof, and it's, like, glitter blunt. And I'm like, okay, like, you know? And then if you smoke it, you know, like, I had him a lighter. He was like, Bix only. I'm like, okay. Like, you're taking this way too far, you know? he lights it and he hits it and he passes it to me, and then like he was like, you gotta hold it at an angle. He's like, you're making it run, just pass it back. Like just smoke your regular weed with, But I think that's my time because I feel like something's coming into Heather, and somebody lost. I think she lost her wig. Can you see? Take it off your eyes. I've had a great time. I'm Cookie Williams. Thank you.
Give it up for all of your comics tonight, everyone. Gigi McGee, Testicles, Cookie Williams did a great job. Give it up for yourselves as well. Little much. You weren't that great. Come back next month where we will be doing a satanic sacrifice to bring back Heather Rogue from hell, so that she can do her murder trial against Gigi. The lore is getting deep on this show. I don't know if you stay tuned. It's getting real. Thank you guys so much for coming. Get home safe. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. Tip your bartender.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. That is it for us for tonight. But we've got stuff tomorrow. You should come check it out. We've got Can't Stand Up Comedy presents I Won't Stand for This at 8. LOLGBT Plus presents #STFU at 9. Check out standupcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. They could tell you better than I can. Oh, wait, I make the website. But you know what? Check us out. We're here live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream 6 nights a week. So there's something for you, whether you want to leave the house or stay home. All right, guys, that's all we got. Hope to see you again tomorrow or whenever you come back. Have a good night.
Message